Hey there, and welcome back to 3 Days to Better SEO. I am so excited to talk to you about why content is so important for SEO. In the past 2 days, we've talked about design and technical SEO. And the reason we design our website is to present our content in a beautiful way, right? The reason that we work on our technical SEO is to help Google better understand our content. So at the core of SEO, we find content, right? So I'm going to show you how content can get you found by the right person all the time. I first want to ask you, why do you use Google? And I bet you the answer is to find an answer. So how do you get found on Google? Well, it's to answer questions and offer solutions. We need to provide value on our website. So let's take a closer look at content. What is content? Well, content is basically just text, images, and video all wrapped up into a blog post or landing page on your website. And what's the purpose of content? Well, content is there to answer questions that your ideal visitors and ideal clients have, to prove your expertise, to show off your skill, and to educate your industry and or your client. So with all that, where do you start? Well, the best way to get a ton of organic traffic is going to be to use your blog to pump out tons of quality content that answers specific questions that your clients or industry have. And I put an asterisk next to tons because I want to emphasize quality over quantity, right? So let's talk about creating strong content, aka blogging, right? So what makes a strong blog post? Well, a strong blog post is always going to hyper focus on a specific topic. It's not going to be too broad. It's going to be very focused. We want to use keywords and key phrases that you think your clients would type into Google. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky for creatives. We always want to write very creatively, but we also want to keep in mind that Google picks up on keywords. So what are your clients typing into Google? That's what we need to be putting into our blog post. So for example, if you think your potential clients are searching best places in Atlanta to get married, then, well, you need content on best places in Atlanta to get married, right? It's pretty simple. So we need to answer questions your readers didn't even know they needed to know as well. That also brings up trust within them so they can trust you more, and it leads to conversion. We also need to do our homework, which is keyword research. So we'll talk about that here in a second. So how do I create a strong blog post? Well, we need to answer questions and we need to answer all of them. This means doing your homework by researching the topic you're writing about and outdoing everything you see on page number 1. I won't go too into detail about what keyword research is, but the idea of it is going into google.com, typing in what you think your Google or your ideal clients are searching for and surrounding that topic, and then getting familiar with the page 1 results for those specific keywords. Then going and writing your blog post to outrank everything you see on page 1. We also want to use lots of copy. We want to use 1,000 plus words, so no short blog posts. We want something that is a lot of words and provides a lot of value. We want to use keywords, but organically as well. We don't want to stuff our blog posts with a bunch of keywords and make it sound very robotic. We do want to sound organic, but keep in mind that we do want to use those key phrases that you believe your clients are typing into Google. We also want to use heading text and paragraph text to create structure. So basically, we don't want a big block of just paragraph text. We want to separate each subtopic within our blog post with headers that usually are presented in the form of a question and then an answer. Question and answer, or problem, solution, problem, solution. So that's how we want to structure our blog posts. We also want to embed videos when possible into our blog posts. Videos are so important. 72% of online users prefer video-based content over text-based content. So providing video inside your text-based blog post is going to be a really good idea. So what should you do today? Well, I would make a list of topics, so questions and problems that your ideal client wants to know about and what they're searching for online. Plan out 6 to 10 quality blog posts that you can write this year. So that's pretty easy, right? So I'm not talking about 6 to 10 per month. I'm talking 6 to 10 quality blog posts per year. Start with that. I also want you to download my free SEO checklist. This is going to talk to you about how to structure your blog post and talk to you about all the technical SEO things you need to do within your blog post as well. Write a blog post that provides tons of value. So start today with one of these 6 to 10 ideas and just start writing that blog post. And I want you to get creative. There isn't a strict formula on the type of content that you need to write. You need to get creative, get in the mind of your ideal client. That's going to really, really help you a lot. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you. All right, bye.